welcome to K.S.J Industrial Projects. Today I'm going to be working on this Tesla Model Y. So guys, this wheel is what we're going to be working on today. Now you can tell it's turning to the right side. So we come to the right side, and you can see that this wheel is straight. So you're thinking, what's going on? What's causing it? So this car's been in a wreck, and the car's collided to this wheel on one side, and it caused this inner tie rod to get bent. Now I don't know if you could see that being bent, but whatever. I'm going to show you all the tools needed to replace this. So we're going to of course need the part, and this is the inner tie rod. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's new. So let's get into replacing this part. So guys, to replace this part, what you're going to need to do is pick up a kit like this. This kit has 4 wheel pucks, and these wheel pucks are designed for this car or any other Tesla. And what they go into this hole to prevent the frame from getting damaged when you're jacking it up. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is jack up your car. So you could see that I put the jack on the puck, and if you want to make it perfect, next you're going to want to place your jack stand there. Okay, now what you're going to do is get one of these tools right there, and what you're going to need to do is find this whole piece, and then you're just going to pull it off, just like this. Try not to break everything off. Next, what you're going to want to do is get a 21mm and your impact end. Okay guys, now you have a much better idea what I'm talking about. This inner tie rod is bent, and so does this wheel, so this is what's making it look bad. So guys, what you're going to need to do is get this inner tie rod remover kit, and it has all these different sizes for every single tie rod for your car. Now to check your size, all you have to do is stick your inner tie rod in one of these sizes, and if it's a snug fit, that means you got a perfect size. So guys, what you're going to need to do now is, instead of removing the inner tie rod, remove the outer tie rod first, then the inner. Now I have this little setup right here. You have a 10mm at the top and a 22mm at the bottom. To just do it, all you have to do is hold the 10mm and then do the 22mm, just like how you're taking it off. So guys, what you're going to have to do is mark one end of your nut, because when you go to take off the boot, the nut will be in the way. So when you mark it, you'll be able to put the nut back on once you remove it. So guys, what you're going to need to do now is remove that clip at the very end. To do so, use a flathead screwdriver. And once you take that clip off, you can't put it back on. You're just going to need to use a different clip. So guys, I got the dust boot removed. Now make sure you remove the front clip of the dust boot. So guys, after the dust boot is removed, you can see that when I move it, it's really easy to remove. So guys, what you're going to have to do now is figure out the alignment. Now on the old one, you could see how bent it is, so I'm going to have to somehow bend it back. So guys, good news, I got it bent back. Now you could see the mark that I did with the paint marker to measure it, and to make sure the measurement's great, all I had to do was make the two ends of the top even, and never the bottom. And you could see why, because if you could see this, there's a hairline difference between the two. The old one is longer than the new one, and yeah, you want to make sure you check that. So guys, now it got dark pretty quickly, so now what you're going to have to do is install your brand new marked piece and install the boot. So guys, what you're going to have to do is first take off your nut and then install the boot. So you could see that in between the nut, those are these two red marks indicating where the nut is. Now, this is the alignment that I did, but this car's going to have to get aligned. So guys, what you're going to have to do now is install the outer tie rod. Now make sure that the stud for the tie rod is facing upwards. Next, what you're going to have to do is just come over down here, and you can see the alignment. Now make sure that the bolt is almost really close to the thing, and if it's out a little more, just twist the piece until it touches the nut, so that you have a great alignment, just like this. So guys, I got the outer tie rod installed. Now, I can barely move it, but you can tell just from me moving this thing that it's much harder to move, it's much more snug, and yeah, this is good. Okay, so now what you're gonna have to do, take the nut off, slide it underneath, turn that thing, and make sure you align it inside, and then okay guys, so I got this installed. Now what we're gonna have to do is install this wheel cover. So guys, after I installed this wheel cover, I installed the lug nuts, and now all there is left to do is just press it in. So all we have to do is finish the job in 3, 2, 1, and boom! Job complete.